Hello, my name is Karl Hinrichs with HK Laundry Equipment, and we are the laundry experts. Today we're over at the Super Clean Laundromat in Southbridge, Massachusetts, and we're here to talk about drainage basins or trough drains. In a laundromat, where's the water go? It exits the washer and it goes down the drain. But have you ever had floods in your store? Have you ever had backups? Have you ever had suds coming out of floor drains? These are all common problems that might be minimized with the addition of a trough drain or indirect drainage basin. In the olden days, and yes, I am old enough to remember life before drainage basins, we would connect all the washers together and either vent and trap each machine or have a connected indirect drain line where all the washers would go into a main drain line, and then we would protect that line with a vent and a trap at the very end before it connected to the main sewer. The problem with this is, in the olden days, everything would go down the drain. So eventually it would settle in the trap and create maintenance nightmares. Okay? Or the other thing is that if there was a partially or a slow draining drain line, as somebody's wash upstream would drain, it might actually bubble up and go into a washer downstream. So in either case, it's no good, and it would have disastrous effects. In the last 20 years, there's a better way to drain your washers. An indirect drainage basin is nothing more than either a plastic or stainless steel trough with a cover on it. Come, take a look. I'm actually in a trough basin right now. Okay, I'm standing in the stainless steel basin. We've got the drain hose that are draining into it. We also have a lint filter or a lint screen which collects all the lint and prevents anything bigger than a ½ inch from actually going in the drain. It helps maintain the maintenance of your drain line. And that's basically it. We actually cover it with a piece of plastic, and so all the water, all the vapor, all the moisture actually gets contained right in here. But a suds drain does a bunch of good things for us. It's a sud zone, so any suds that come in actually bubble up inside here and are contained. It's a reservoir, so if the main drain is draining slow, it'll actually take the water here and hold on to it until the main drain can take it. It's a slab drain. If you have concrete washers, concrete washer bases, any drips or leaks that happen underneath a washer is going to end up being pitched towards the indirect drainage basin, and it'll go down the drain. And the other thing is plumbing inspectors love it because there's a filter for it. It's an indirect drainage line, and we're preventing solids from getting into your main drain line and creating maintenance issues. Okay, so drainage basins are really something that's relatively new in the last 20 years, and it's something that has really revolutionized the laundry industry and made it so that we have less maintenance issues. There are three things that you need to consider before you actually purchase and order your drain basin. Number one is you need to size it correctly. You need to make sure the basin will handle every machine draining at once. Okay? Either your provider can do that, your equipment distributor can do that, but it needs to be done. You need to make sure that every machine draining at a high water level will be able to drain into the basin, and the basin will be able to hold it. Number two, very important, you need to pitch the basin towards the drain. You can't have standing water in there. It's not supposed to be a reservoir. It's not supposed to be a swimming pool. It's supposed to drain out. So you need an 1/8 inch pitch. That means for every 8 feet of run, you need 1 inch of vertical rise. For 16 feet of basin, you need 2 inches. The third thing you need, and very important, is you need a cover. In this case, we've used AZAC, which is a plastic building material. We've actually just cut holes right into it just for the drain hose to go in. But by putting a cover in there, we're minimizing the moisture, and we're also keeping the suds in the basin. Those are two very important things. So drainage basins are one of the many improvements that quality distributors are providing for their customers nowadays. Drainage basins will make your plumber inspector happy because they'll reduce a bunch of other problems associated with a laundromat. They'll make your maintenance on your main drain line a lot easier. And basically all new laundromats should incorporate these drainage basins. Drainage basins can be made of any non-corrosive material. You can go out of stainless steel or plastic. There are many good manufacturers of drainage basins readily available across the United States. I hope you found this video on washer drainage basins valuable and informative. HK has spent considerable time and energy to produce this video in hopes to educate the laundry industry on important topics. Hopefully you found this helpful and informative. If you have other issues or other topics that you'd like to hear about, email me at karl@hklaundry.com. Thank you.